There's something about this time of year that I really enjoy for a number of reasons. Obviously, the holidays are coming up, so people are in good spirits, energy is high, the new year is coming up, and it's a great opportunity to be grateful, look back over the course of the year and see what lessons you learned and get clear about new goals for the new year. And the energy that's associated with that, I think, also is very uplifting. And for me personally, there's something about the winter months that really connect me with my vision, get me really focused, really aligned and centered. And I get into a rhythm in terms of my productivity that I obviously try to maximize and capitalize on. So for a number of reasons, I really enjoy the winter months. Now, if I had to pick a favorite season, it would probably be fall. The leaves changing colors, I think, is very beautiful. It's not too cold, it's not too warm. But if you're someone who cares about the way that they present themselves and fashion or style, like I always like layering certain pieces together. And I think when it's not too cold out, it's like a nice temperature. It's not too warm. You can like layer different things together and mix and match certain things that you aren't able to in the warm months of the year. And if you're someone who's listened to my content before, you know that the vision for Presence of Being is to build like a lifestyle brand, and that includes having different collections of clothing and releasing them and designing certain pieces of clothing. So that's something that I'm very interested in, and I think fall allows people who are at least interested in that kind of stuff to like mix and match their outfits, and I think it's just cool. People get to express themselves. And another reason I'd probably pick fall to be my favorite season is because you know that winter is approaching. And like I said, it's a great opportunity to get clear on what it is you want to be about and the kind of goals that you want to go after in the new year. And something that I've been thinking about probably since the fall is the importance of having an expansive mindset versus having a limited mindset. And I'm sure you're listening to this and you're probably like, well, yeah, of course it's important to have an expansive rather than a limited mindset. But I want to go into this topic in a little bit more depth, because if you can develop an expansive mindset heading into the new year and you're able to hit the ground running, you will be able to carry this momentum through the course of the entire year and completely change your outlook on life. And I mean, who doesn't want to do that? Who doesn't want to experience a more happy, uplifting, joyful, present, peaceful, centered life experience? This is something that I reflect on a lot on my runs. I have been thinking about this for a very long time, and I just think that people who have a limited mindset, they are so deeply identified with the thoughts that they think on a consistent basis, and when things aren't happening in a way that they would like them to happen, they confirm to themselves that they're not making progress or that they're not in the places that they want to be in. And because that becomes the mental narrative and that's what they think about frequently, that is what they're going to experience more of in their life. It's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. People who have a limited mindset, they don't improve because they repeatedly confirm to themselves and tell themselves that they aren't making progress. They're stuck in time, constantly comparing where they are to where they feel like they should be, constantly comparing themselves to other people. They see others succeeding and they get bitter, they get jealous. However, people who have an expansive mindset know that the only thing that we have is the present moment, and the only time there really is ever is the now. And that's where they spend their life. That's where they're focused on. The person who has an expansive mindset doesn't worry or concern themselves about measuring where they are compared to where they feel like they should be because they focus themselves on the present moment and they understand that their life that they're building or dreaming of is constantly unfolding for them. They understand that everything that's going on around them is happening for them, and they understand that they're in the perfect place at the perfect time for their unique journey, and in their unique journey, I should say. People who have this expansive mindset understand and enjoy the fact that everything is unfolding for them. They're going to be in the now and focused on being in the present moment because they don't want to miss anything that's critical and valuable for them to actually elevate themselves and help them get to the places that they want to get to even quicker or in a more effective way. Those are some of the key differences between people who have a limited mindset and an expansive mindset. It's essentially being against yourself or being on your own team. And learning to have an expansive mindset or developing an expansive mindset as you approach the new year will enable you to hit the ground running. And you're going to be able to carry all this positive energy associated with this expansive mindset, keep the momentum into the new year, and you're going to crush your goals and get after all your dreams when you have this expansive mindset. When you have a limited mindset and it's either yes or no, you either have it or you don't have it. If you don't have it, you continuously tell yourself that you aren't in the places that you want to be in. That becomes the mental narrative, and it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like I said, all you will ever see in your world, all you'll ever be able to perceive are things that are in alignment with that mental narrative. So you're going to see things that tell you and communicate to you you aren't in the places that you want to be in, or that you're a failure, or that you're not making progress, which is going to obviously affect your level of confidence and prevent you from actually accessing probably one of, if not the most important thing that will determine your ability to be successful in the things that you choose to pursue, which is your belief in yourself. It will become impossible to improve when you think with this limited mindset, with this yes or no mentality. Either you have it or you don't have it. Because if you don't have it now, you feel like you'll never have it because you're so deeply identified with the negative thought that is, why am I not making progress? Or how come I don't have it? Or look at this person, they have it and I don't have it. And I'm upset and bitter because I don't have it and I should have it. Look at that person, why do they have it and I don't have it? You just get this constant negative cycle, negative energy associated with the position that you're currently in. You just tell yourself over and over again you aren't happy with where you are. You're so deeply identified with that thought, and that's what you just perceive more of over and over and over again. You stay stuck in this pattern of thinking, negative thinking, when you have this limited mindset. You don't see any improvement. You don't see any progress. You can't even perceive progress when you think this way. This is completely opposite to the person who thinks expansively. People who have an expansive mindset, people who have this expansive mindset understand that each step of their process is exactly what they need at that specific time. They understand that the reality that they see for themselves is constantly unfolding in their favor. That whatever happens to them is a lesson, a valuable lesson that ultimately is for their betterment. Associated with this expansive mindset is the thinking of abundance. They understand that others can win and they can also win. They can win just by providing other people value. They can win by helping other people grow. Other people can win in the same area or same field as them, and they can still win. There's enough room for everybody to be successful. I personally believe that one of the biggest differentiators between people who have a limited mindset and people who have an expansive mindset is that people who have this expansive mindset confirm to themselves on a daily basis that things are happening for them. They have a very clear image or a very clear vision of what they want to be about, and whenever they do things that are in alignment with that vision, they confirm to themselves. We talked about that self-fulfilling prophecy, right? They confirm to themselves that they are making progress, that they are becoming more in alignment with that ideal vision, with that ideal image. And then that becomes the mental narrative. So whenever it happens again, they confirm to themselves, and then they perceive more opportunities or things that help them get more in alignment with that vision, with that image that they ultimately see for themselves. People who have this expansive mindset aren't concerned or worry about what they have or what they don't have now. They're focused on the process of being and becoming, understanding that the present moment is all that we have, and they're focused on their growth. They understand that it's a blessing and a miracle to be alive, to be able to experience this present moment, and they are aware of the fact that their goals and dreams are constantly unfolding and constantly on their way. And they live their life as if they know that it's here. They've placed their order. Just by listening to a self-development podcast like this, for example, that's like great. You're on the right track. If you care about self-development, if you care about growth, you are taking action right here, right now by listening to this that may be in alignment with what it is you want to be about. Maybe you want to become someone who cares more about their growth, cares more about their self-development, cares more about their fitness, cares more about their health. So they start listening to things or consuming content surrounding these topics. Whenever you go grocery shopping and you choose healthier options, confirm to yourself that you're in alignment. Whenever you go for a nice long walk and you put on a podcast about eating better or fitness, you're in alignment. Whenever you spend an extra 5 minutes in meditation, you're in alignment. And you confirm to yourself that you're in alignment. The fact that you are taking action consistently that's in alignment is the evidence that will enable you to have higher levels of confidence when it comes to you knowing that your dream life is already yours. You're shaping yourself and becoming the person that you see in your vision. You're not limiting yourself because you aren't exactly where you want to be right here, right now. Everything is constantly unfolding in your favor, and you're aware of that because when you take action that's in alignment, you confirm to yourself, because you have an expansive mindset, that things are shaping itself and becoming more in alignment with your ideal vision. Enjoy the process towards making your goals a reality, making your dreams a reality, by spending time consciously in the now, in the present moment, being fully here, and know that you're only really going to feel stuck or limited if you continue to judge yourself and compare what you have to what other people have. If you are not where you want to be right now, stop feeling sorry for yourself and confirming to yourself that you are not where you want to be. As you take small steps and small action in the right direction, confirm to yourself that that is you being in alignment. It is happening for you now. You are doing things that are in alignment with your vision now, meaning you are becoming that person now. The only thing that exists is the present moment. Think about this for a second. The only thing that we have is the now. So if you believe you are separate from your goals now, that they aren't on their way to you, that you are not becoming that person now, you're not making progress now, you believe that there's such a large gap between where it is you want to be and where you are, you will always repel your goals. You will never feel like enough, and you will never feel or never believe that you're actually capable of making your goals a reality, making your dreams a reality. However, when you have an expansive mindset and your mental narrative is positive, meaning you always are confirming that things are happening for you, it's happening in the now, you are becoming more and more connected or aligned with your vision now, with becoming that person now, it's happening now. There's no separation anymore. It's happening now. You are literally stepping into that reality right now. It's happening right now. You are becoming right here, right now, in the present moment. So these are the differences, in my opinion, between limited mindset and expansive mindset. One mindset is going to make you feel stuck, like you aren't making any progress, And slowly over time is going to make you feel like you're not worthy to get to the places that you want to be in. And it's going to feel like there's a huge gap between where it is you want to be and where it is you are right now. And another mindset is going to continuously help you affirm the fact that you're always making progress. You're always getting more and more in alignment with the things that you want or the person that you want to be. And it's going to increase your level of confidence, and you're going to feel like you're whole and full and complete and worthy of all the things that you see for yourself, knowing that it's happening now. It's on its way to you as you continue to take action and just become the best version of yourself. You're aware of the fact that you're whole now and that your goals are literally unfolding before your eyes. Your dreams are unfolding before your eyes. You're becoming that person now. It's happening now, and you're aware of the fact that it's happening now. Developing an expansive mindset right here, right now, before the new year, if you can develop this mindset and start incorporating this into your day-to-day life as you're just showing up in the world, as you're going grocery shopping, as you're going to work, as you're going for walks, as you're just living your life, if you can start incorporating this mindset into who you are and how you show up in the world, you're going to be able to carry this momentum into the new year. And slowly but surely, you'll start seeing positive changes happen in your life. The way that you view the world will change. So this is just something that I've been thinking about pretty recently. Like I said, when the winter months roll around for me, I feel very centered, very connected to my vision, and I get into this flow of productivity and creativity. And I notice in my life that when I start acting in ways or doing things, small things, big things, whatever it might be, when I start acting in ways or showing up in the world that's in alignment with the vision that I have, I take a minute for presence and I confirm to myself in the moment. It's just a slight confirmation or a slight affirmation in my mind. I am becoming this. Like, this is who I am now. Like, look at what I'm doing. It's just a few words, or it's just a slight acknowledgement in the back of your mind as you're taking that action or as you're doing that thing, as you're giving that compliment, as you're taking that action, whatever it might be. And you tell yourself that it's happening now. Like, I'm literally showing up in the world as if I am that person. If I had the things that I wanted, or I was the person I wanted to be, this is exactly how I would act. This is exactly how I would say X, Y, or Z. This is exactly how I would give that compliment. Or this is exactly how I would choose to operate. You just tell yourself that it's happening. And then that's the mental narrative. And I'm repeating myself because I think it's really important. I've noticed in my life that as I start doing this, it just becomes habitual. And then you just become that person because you're that person. You're just being that person. Start developing an expansive mindset now before the new year so you can carry that momentum into 2025. And I'm telling you, if you start doing this slowly but surely, you will see positive changes happen in your life. I hope that you've gotten some sort of value from listening to this recording. I want to take a second and just express my gratitude and thank you for listening and being a part of Presence of Being and everything that we're building here. If you have any recommendations for the kind of things that you would like me to talk about in these recordings, you can always DM me on TikTok or on Instagram at Presence of Being. Join the community on Instagram if you haven't yet. And if you want to support what we're building here, you can go to presenceofbeing.co and grab a hat. There's still a few hats available. The main point that I want to get across here just quickly before I end this recording is you need to learn to be on your own team and support yourself and help yourself. And if that means being slightly delusional, so be it. The most successful people in the world, the people who have the most peace internally in their lives, probably are a little bit delusional. The happiest people in the world, they march to the beat of their own drum. You can only get stuck if you start comparing yourself to other people, judging yourself, and constantly wishing you were in a better position or wishing you were further along on your journey. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Continue to put in work, continue to be consistent, continue to trust yourself, and I can guarantee you, you will make this upcoming year and beyond incredible. Thank you again for listening. Thank you for being a part of everything that we're building at Presence of Being, and I will see you in the next recording very soon.